What up, peeps? Mr. Bones back at you for another Dollar Tree Theater brought to you by Hobbs Horror. And we're talking about Boar. This movie is not a bore. It's very entertaining. Has an awesome monster creature in it. Big ass wild boar. In the outback, no one can hear you squeal. Instead of in space, no one can hear you scream. In the harsh Australian outback lives a beast with a ruthless, driving need for blood and destruction. It cares for no one, defends its territory with deadly force, and kills with a raw, animalistic savagery unlike any seen before. Believed to be nothing but a myth, when the beast ventures closer to civilization, its reality cannot be denied. Its brutality, it's brutal, it's bloodthirsty, it's Boar. It starred Bill Moseley, aka Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw 2. He's also in the remake of Night of the Living Dead. It also has the dude from Wolf Creek, which I was surprised because it was funny when I was watching this. I was like, well, I'm going to have to mention there's a guy that looks like Mick, I think it's Mick Jarrett from Wolf Creek, but it turns out it is actually him. Australian former WWE wrestler Nathan Jones. Big ass dude. Let's see, John Jarrett. His name is John Jarrett from Wolf Creek is in this. And it's funny because I thought, it looks like him. But then when I went to get ready to do this review and looked on IMDb, it is him playing Ken, who is the father of this blonde girl who runs the local bar and convenience store. It's like a bar slash convenience store or whatever. She provides like sandwiches and cold drinks and milk, but she also has a bar there. And John Jarrett plays her father. You got Hugh Sheridan as Robert, who is dating Bill Moseley character's Bruce, his daughter. Nathan Jones as Bernie, who is Bill Moseley's character's wife's brother. And they go off to visit Bernie, and Bruce, which is Bill Moseley, and his wife and their son and Robert and the daughter go visit Nathan Jones, and then they go on a trip to down by a watery area, like a creek or something. The parents, Bill Moseley and his wife, are sitting on the side of the riverbank while Nathan and his nephew play in the water. Meanwhile, when Nathan stopped to get like drinks and stuff, sandwiches for their little trip, the blonde tells him that her dad and his friend are missing, which they got killed by the boar. And he said if he sees them, he'll send them home. So he leaves his family there in the creek bank, says he'll be back. He's going to go up the road and look around, see if he sees John Jarrett's character. And my favorite part of this movie, although I do love the whole movie and the horror and monster aspects of it, but my favorite part is when he goes to look for them. He's cruising down the road in the outback in his Jeep, and all of a sudden just bursts out in Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby. And it's funny when he says the line, cooking MCs like a pound of bacon, because he's about to be rammed, his side of his car about to be rammed by a giant bunch of bacon. That's what pigs are, bacon. But he's rapping to Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby, and then all of a sudden that thing slams the side of his Jeep and knocks it sideways. And he's like, what the hell? And he gets out and loads his gun up and shit, starts looking for it to see what it was. And
yo, VIP, let's kick it.
Rasta, collaborate, listen. Ice is back with his brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, roll like a harpoon, daily or nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I glow to the extreme. I rock a bike like a band. Right off the stage, like so, like a candle. Dance. Go with the speed of that boom.
meanwhile, Bill Moseley's character and his soon-to-be son-in-law, because they go off looking for Bernie, and that's where Robert decides to tell Bruce that he's going to propose to his daughter. They're out looking for Bernie, and they find the pig, and the asshole son-in-law just shoves Bill Moseley toward it so he can get a head start running away. So there went Bill Moseley's character, gets shook like a rag doll. Then the pussy runs back over the hill to where the mom and daughter is to tell them about the pig and tell them that Bruce's character is dead. And luckily enough, because then the pig comes out of nowhere, runs by and snatches him up, and I'm like, hell yeah, because he was a douchebag for pushing Moseley's character to the pig. And yeah, it's a killer boar, killer pig movie. Lots of pig killing people. There's a showdown between Nathan Jones, big ass character, he's a big ass dude, showdown between him and the pig. He gives it a good run for his money. This is a cool ass creature feature, animal attack movie. That's what I watched. Peace.